Do you realize how lucky Gohan is? With how anime fandoms on the internet are nowadays, the slander for him would have been unreal if Dragon Ball Super Superhero didn't come out. If he did not finally unlock his potential and actually become up there with like Goku and Vegeta in power, or maybe even beyond that, I guess. I don't care what you think. But do you know how bad the Potential Man memes would be for him? I mean it. You'd think Megami fans get it hard. If that Potential Man image came out for Megami, next day that would be out for Gohan, and it would be even worse. Anyways, it just makes me think about our Potential Man in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. That, of course, being the LR Physical Ultimate Gohan. He had some insane shooters back when he came out, but I think everyone pretty much agreed that he was kind of a bum. Key issues, no guaranteed supers, which he needs to build up. Int Pan needs to be attached to his hip for him to be even a little bit good. And of course, carried by the golden god that is LR Orange Piccolo. But his EZA finally came out, and he is kind of looking to be a GOAT. But let's just see how well he performs in Dokkan's Hardest Character Challenge. This challenge is created for all Dokkan characters to test their strengths and weaknesses across Dokkan's most terrifying stages. Now let's go over the rules. The character taking the challenge will begin as our leader. No matter the leader, all characters must be under the leader skill. After a loss, we can switch our leader, but the featured character must stay on the team. We can switch back to the featured character as our leader at any time, but we can only switch leaders after a loss. We will fight against the 5 most difficult bosses in order of difficulty for the entire game. These will rotate based on the newest fights, but we will only take 1 boss per event to help keep variety. We will only have 1 retry available per stage, and if we lose 2 times, we will move on to the next fight. Any win with the featured character's leader will earn 1 point. Any different leader will earn 0.5 points, and 5 wins with no losses will earn an extra point for a max of 6. And finally, no items and no support memories. Go ahead and predict the points earned down below, and remember to like and subscribe. Now, you see, me personally, I like to start these videos with the intro for the character we have, if they have an intro, or just start right in the battle. But I built this team here for versus Broly, and I get my friend leader here, right? And I noticed real quick, oh wait, he's super attack level 12. Is this guy an idiot? And I look at him here, and he's not even easy aid. What are we doing? Now I'm obviously on the global version, and this is before the friend system update has come out, but I am praying that we have a friend here that is not just a level 12 with nothing else. I might have recorded this stuff too early. All right, so I accidentally went into the stage once on accident with that bunk leader, and then when I came back, it gave us an actual real leader, rainbowed, 25, or easy aid, everything. It was pretty beautiful. So we did show the team already, but we could still see it here. Now we have one, probably our biggest weakness on this entire team is this AGL Kidhan here. Now, one thing we just need to make sure with him is that obviously he's supering, yada, 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 whatever. But we need to make sure that he has a demonic power ally on the team. Now, we only have 2 people who are not on that. It's this Goku here, and then, of course, the gods here. So let's just be careful. Now, I'm going to keep him on here. I need them to stack up a lot so that they're good at the end here. And I also want him to stack here, obviously. Now, Gohan runs a good team. Superheroes is insane right now with all the EZAs we've gotten, releases we've gotten. We've gotten so much. There is just plenty to pick from there, as well as Hybrid Saiyans. Hybrid Saiyans has also been getting buffed quite a bit, so we have a lot of Hybrid Saiyans to grab from. He has pretty much no restrictions, just is like a Bond Master Disciple ally. He's going to be so good. I'm very excited to he is. I've used him a couple times before I did the video here, and you know, a couple different stages, and he is amazing. He is just a perfect counter for some mechs. Blah 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 blah. I'm excited. And next video we're gonna be doing Orange Piccolo, probably sometime before that. The 11th anniversary reveal stream. If you are excited about that, make sure to catch my stream. I will be streaming it live on this YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe, as well as twitch.tv/BlueJinx, so make sure you check that out there. Now, this, on the left here, you can see the stages I think are the 5 most difficult. In order, that last one there is Tamagami number 1. Now, I think it's a pretty good list, but if you have any, criticisms, we could talk through it. Make sure to comment down below. We can talk about it. Now, one thing that I do think could change, and, if you guys want to talk about it, we can. Artificial life forms red zone, most difficult stage. I put Cell Max. I think Cell Max is the most I think Cell Max unlocks the most characters in the entire game out of his fight with his instant double AoE supers, blah 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 blah. That said, I could definitely see the argument. I could 1000% see the argument for what's his name? For either Bio Broly or the Gammas. Those ones are very hard as well. Do not get me wrong. Those ones are terrorists. We have 3 terrorists. Has the world ever had 3 terrorists as notorious as Bio Broly, the Gammas, and Cell Max? I do not think so. I do not think so. Though they are insane, they are crazy. If you want to say any one of them are harder, we could. Now here's the thing with Bio Broly, he's very hard, obviously. He doesn't attack a lot. He's pretty easy to bypass with dodge. I think we could bring a lot of cheesy characters in there and we would be just fine with, well, only having to dodge a couple attacks. The thing that's most terrorist about him, honestly, even more so than his damage, is the fact that he stuns whatever character he hits with the super attack. I can get plenty of characters who can survive that. I get characters who could dodge that, but the ones who do get hit are stunned, and that just limits the damage you could do. Other than that, I fought worse. I'll be honest. I've fought worse terrorists. He's not the worst I've seen. He is not the worst I've seen. The Gammas, though, you could do a real argument for the Gammas. It's a very long stage, and it hits very hard, and they have a lot of HP. Cell Max as well. I think it's similar to Dismal Future, Red Zone, Fusion Zamasu. Fusion Zamasu's AoE just knocked out too much of the game. That's why he was the most difficult at that time over Omega. I think the same arguments for Cell Max and that. And then Tamagami number 1, he's an actual, he is full terrorist. He is just straight up, next level. The world, as we know, has never seen someone as bad as Tamagami number 1. He is awful. He's disgusting. The dev who designed him should get banned from life, I feel like you could argue some of these other placements. Oh, Broly's harder than Gohan, whatever. The Gohan Goten Trunks fight, You can argue all that if you want to. You can argue all that. You can argue about that, sure, whatever. I will not. There's not a world where you convince me that Tamagami number 1 is not worse. It is not the harder stage. It is not the hardest stage in the game right now. You cannot convince me. We'll see what changes with the 11th anniversary. We might, this list could end up looking very different. I'm just gonna say it. Daima 11th anniversary, we're probably getting more stages of the Daima one. We're probably getting a Goma stage. We're probably, stuff like that. And, cross my fingers. Hopefully he's not more, he'll probably be harder, but let's just hope he's not more, cancerous, right? Okay. There's not a whole lot to talk about here on this stage. These first 2 phases are incredibly easy. This one locks a little bit, but that's fine. Most of our characters can take it, and we'll just play smart. Right now, really what I want to do is make sure I'm stacking with the gods a lot. They're going to be very essential to the end there. I want to make sure that I'm stacking for Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. I need Blue Goku to hit pretty hard with his active skill at the end there, which we will be using Goku's side, so that way he can dodge. If we can dodge Broly, we're doing a lot better. The gods, I didn't really need them to stack because they won't be able to dodge, but I'm thinking with just their raw stats, type advantage, we should hopefully be fine. Gohan will be fine. Well, fine. If we get too far into that last phase, he won't be very fine, but he'll be fine for everything else. Orange Piccolo should be fine. We also have his giant form to eliminate, Broly's extra really bad stuff there near the end. So I just want to make sure all my other characters are built up to the max. Stacks with Kid Gohan here isn't too bad either. He's looking really good with Orange Piccolo being on the team, since now he gets his unit super, which is even more. I will keep him here, and I will float off Gohan here again. Just because after Gohan has his first appearance and does his attacks, he is fully built up. I do not need to worry about building him up. Orange Piccolo, I do want to worry about building him up, making sure he's getting all his hits, and then making sure that he is available for us when he does take all of his damage. Now, his guard ran out, this AGL Kid Gohan, and I was a little worried about him taking that hit, but he ended up being okay. AGL Kid Gohan, he is so useful because he gives so much support. He obviously stacks. He does have damage reduction, as these things. He's not a slot. After his first turns, he is not a slot 1 unit. I don't want to use him slot 1. I was forced to use him slot 1. He is not a slot 1 unit, but he's very useful. He's a very useful character. But he will probably be the character that gets you killed the most, unfortunately. Oh gosh, I mean, gosh, it's so weird. He's like almost there. He's almost a slot 1 character. He's almost, but he's like, he's a slot 3, slot 2, slot 3 character. But he feels so much worse in slot 2, slot 3 because you see the potential. He could be the slot 1 character. He's very funny. He's very, very funny. With Gohan, we do want to make sure we're getting a super attack the turn prior. Now, I believe, does he have 4 or just, I think he has 4 because they're not that mean. We just want to make sure he did indeed get a 18 key super the turn before we finally use his active skill, just because of how strong his active skill is with the extra buffs here. Now, him, I want you to revive with him as late as possible. He is obviously very good, very excellent character. But Trunks is very good as well. Trunks has kind of limited time buffs, if I'm remembering correctly. I actually kind of want to check just because I want to make sure. I know we want to wait. I know we want to wait until we actually really need it. Yeah. Does he not? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking of, no, I'm thinking of, sorry, my bad. I was thinking of the AGL version that revives. He has the limited time buffs of only like 5 turns. I was thinking of that one, post like exchange / revive there. He himself, though, he is very excellent. He is very good. I just, like, right now, I don't want to have to use the revive. I don't want to have to, right? I don't want to have to use it if I do not have to. I mean, if I have to, I have to. Obviously, I'd prefer to revive than to die. We do not die, and we do not die this turn. But we are at kind of a scary amount of HP to be at. Oh, wait, actually. 36% HP. We are opening up the tab for Orange Piccolo, chat, because Orange Piccolo here. When HP is at 30% or less at the start of the attacking turn after the character has 4 more attacks in battle, recover with full HP, and he gets 15% damage reduction and crit. So we are not low enough for that. We're at 36% HP. There's not a world where he's taking damage from normals post super, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get that low. We do not have a second super incoming that's gonna deal like an eensy weensy bit of damage. We unfortunately did miss the major Orange Piccolo pseudo revive, I like to call it, which gives him, really nice buffs. We do not get that on this turn, unfortunately. Oh, dude, if we got that, Orange Piccolo is amazing. Just to let you know, Orange Piccolo at all times is only at 40% damage reduction, as we see him, except for first turn when he's at 70%. But, after that, we get him at 55% damage reduction. Zooey Mama. He's taking 353k damage. He was taking damage post super. That seems crazy to me. Low-key, I am a little confused by that, by him taking as much damage as he did, because, like, it's kind of a lot to have taken, no? Like, I'm not crazy. Okay, so he's got his, he can only use it when you're at like 58% or lower. Let me just double check here quick. 58% or more, which he is at. He's got 58% damage reduction, extra defense, and This is gonna be a little crazy. I'm not gonna play it. I am going to use his active skill. We're not necessarily going to be able to use this any other time, but I'm gonna use it. So what his active skill does for him, it obviously heals us a lot. He also gains really big defense. Actually for everyone. It's 20% for everyone. I forgot about that. Any guards. So I'm gonna use this. This is kind of his only time to do this. I'm going to do this also because we'll heal quite a bit as well, like all the way. I'm gonna keep Gohan on here for this. They have what, All in the Family, perfect. And then I'm gonna flow off one of the other people, I think, on the next turn. Who do we have coming in next time they go? Trunks. I'm keeping Orange Piccolo on here actually, so I changed my mind. I wish I didn't have to keep Orange Piccolo, just because he's not going to be as useful here next time we come around, like when we're fighting the big one, because we're not going to be using his stuff right away, so it's not like I need him. I'd rather start dealing as much damage as possible right away, and we obviously aren't going to be able to do that as well with, without Ultimate Gohan, because he is like the damage dealer of the team by far. Like the damage he can spit out is significant. Okay, yeah, I mean he's taking no damage there. We're very high health, and he's got his extra defense, which adds up a lot, and he continues to stack, which is great. He is still not a slot 1 character. He's still not a slot 1 character against the final one. But it should be very clear. This is still not a slot 1 character. I just want to say I'm very surprised by the amount of damage that I'm still kind of surprised by the amount of damage Gohan took. I was like, let me look at his thing really quick, and I'm not really sure why he still took as much damage as he did. Because he has everything. And that part of it is he's supposed to die. Like, he's supposed to die so you can revive. You want him to die. But that much? That much? For anyone being like, oh, this guy just buffs in slot 1. He actually does not. That's only on that first turn. After that, he does not. It's just kind of annoying because, like I said, I would rather want to use that revive against, actual hard part of the stage, which this is not. This is not a hard part of the stage. Okay, good attacks, and he's obviously not dying. All right, this is fine actually because we can float Trunks off on the next one. All right, we'll do this. He probably still won't kill this Goku here, and I mean more stacks for him is obviously beneficial. No one on this turn takes damage. No one on this turn takes damage unless Goku doesn't dodge the super, but Goku is also super strong. No, he's got type disadvantage. Goku would die if he doesn't dodge super. I was like Goku is very strong, do not get me wrong. He's a very strong defensive character, but he doesn't have guard. He does not have guard, which does mean he can, there are, areas that he can be hurt. There are weaknesses in his armor. I don't really feel like I need to explain how he works and his character and his strengths and weaknesses very much. He's been out for 6 months. He's the best character in the game. I would say that I think that's fair. I don't think it's Agio Gogeta, just because Agio Gogeta doesn't necessarily get buffs to his team as much, and Agio Gogeta is far better when you're running 2 of him. Whereas Goku, he is continuously getting buffs for his team. He's continuously being one of the best members on other players' teams. He's just goated with it, right? All right, multiple super attacks for the gods here too. They're going to look nice and smexy when it comes time to use their stuff. Hello? Hello? Okay, we're back after technical difficulties. Like, I'm not even joking. My Elgato broke, and it turned off and messed up my webcam and my microphone. It literally disconnected them, and I had to reconnect everything. Like, what? So annoying. I need to get a new one. I really, really need to get a new one. Okay. Excuse me. Let's just double check here. He's got 1 turn buffs on his super attacks. He does have the stacking, but I don't really care about that. I think we're going to use this right now. I'm not planning on using it here. He doesn't get any extra buffs when in anything. And we will be floating him off. We'll be keeping him like that. I'm going to use this. Boom. Hopefully some pretty big damage. Masenko, he does get some buffs from this. He does get guaranteed dodge. That does not matter. Now, what he does have, luckily, is slot 2 and 3. He does, you know, get some extra stuff, survives attacks, additional super attacks, and everything like that. He does have 30% damage reduction. I'm hoping that with all of his extra everything, he should be fine. I'm really not sure. I don't really use that guy too much in attacks and in fights where I can't dodge, but we're a little limited on the team, so we'll make do. Orange Piccolo has gotten his hits. He is fully built up, already at just base 2 million defense, so he's great. He should be fine. We'll grab those with him. You know, we'll heal up a little bit. Not that it really matters that much. And we'll grab this. Now, first turn Broly is not that scary. I mean, he's still plenty scary, but he's not like super terrorist scary. Now, he can super 2 times per turn. He has 0 cooldown. His super is hitting for over 3 million. All of those are true. Sorry, his super is hitting like over 4 million. He gets a 50% attack raise on each super. These are all true. The biggest issue he has is the extra attack and defense he gets for every single time he's hit and per turn. So next time we come to this rotation, we are using Orange Piccolo's giant form. We are going to plan on using pretty much everything we have in our bag of tricks as far as active skills go. We will be using everything. We will be using it all. Yes, very much so. We will be using it all. Oh my gosh. So, you think here for some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure every Gohan was actually able to get supers, so I think using his stuff should be just fine. We will be transforming the gods. We will be activating Goku's thing that allows him to start dodging. And he also gets extra buffs to his defense and attack as well. So he should be doing nice meaty numbers. All right, 29 million from Trunks. Like I said, he's got his 30% damage reduction. Thinking that should make it. I mean, he seems to be a character where it's like he can take the normals, needs to dodge a super. Is the kind of character he brings to me. He does, of course, have his survive KO. But hopefully we won't have to see that. He's got a lot of attacks there in the back. So, you know, if any of them were to kill him, I don't think that we'll be getting another, you know. He can't dodge the other attacks, if you catch what I'm saying. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so worried. I just don't know what that guy can tank, you know, like that. Like, I always feel pretty confident in being able to dodge and different things. All right. Now it is active skill station. I'm going to be activating the other active skills first, and then we'll end with Gohan's, just because, and we'll watch Gohan's because that is obviously the featured character of the day. But first, let's just do this. We'll go ahead and use his. Boom. He can now dodge with Vegito, and he does a lot of damage without a crit. Wow, it's still a lot of damage. Okay, beautiful. We'll then go ahead and transform the gods. Boom. Actually, I guess hopefully that didn't give them any more. No, it does. Did they have warrior gods before? I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, they did. So that's not anything extra. All right, now let us watch this. This is still up there for one of the best animations in the game. Now, if you were to argue that what's his name? You know, Gogeta and that Trunks there have some of the best animations in the game. They're better than this one. I would agree. But before them, it was Gohan. I will not let history be rewritten. It was him. He was better. I thought it was better than Vegito and Gogeta's animation that came out in the 10th anniversary. So good, just so good. Oh man, he's so goated. We will be floating him off. I'm pretty sure the gods will just be stronger than he is with them fully, you know, transformed and everything. And they just link better with him too. So just a lot to think about, I guess. We'll grab this. And then we'll grab 7. 7 is good. Okay. And he doesn't need a whole lot. Yeah, it's just 5 there. Perfect. All right, should be just fine with everything here. We did a attack break, one of those. That's, I mean, I say good chance that's probably a super that was attack broken. Beautiful dodge as well. Doesn't really matter, just we like to see it. Nice big attack here. No crits still, no crits, unfortunately. So Goku gets, I believe he can now dodge and gets attack and defense plus 20%, I believe, just to both of the stats. Let me just double check if that is correct. But you know, that's obviously nice for his damage. But I mean, what's better than that is to just have Vegeta come out and do his. I find that I'm using Vegeta so much more. I think that's true for most people. Vegeta just does a lot. Yeah, so he, whatever damage, 20% attack and defense, can nullify attacks or guaranteed hit, making it possible to evade. There you go. Easy enough. Beautiful. Exactly what we want to see, right? Vegeta's, though, Vegeta's is so good. Obviously, he does his damage. He gets guaranteed, he gets permanent guard, which is probably the most important thing that he has going for him. Huge buff to himself and allies. Oh, super attack there. They should be fine. They have 77% damage reduction this turn. Yeah, perfectly fine. He has Future Saga allies, the 15% attack and defense, as well as the additional 10% defense. Their characters are also on Bond and Parent and Child, but his is only for 4 turns. That's where it's like weird. I don't know. But what's nice is that if you're running his leader skill, you can double stack those for him. And the other one, it's just very nice. They're very strong. I don't feel like I need to explain their super attacks or anything like that. I feel like you guys know. Ooh, he's taking 100. He's taking 100k on normals there. Yikes. Yeah, we do live just barely. Wow. What are we at? 18%. God is great. God Piccolo is great. Boom, full heal. Love to see it. All right, we're going to activate the giant form here, and I'm just going to skip all of it. I don't even want to see it, and I know you guys don't want to see it, so let's just get it over with. All right, we're back. A lot of damage that Orange Piccolo did there. It was honestly a little nostalgic seeing Orange Piccolo and Gohan here up against an AGL Dragon Ball Super Broly stage here, just like the good old days. We love to see it. I'm going to play this with the animation one last time. This should be the kill shot. I can't imagine not being. It would be very funny if it wasn't, but it will be, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Bro, come on. What are we doing? Are you kidding me? All that, and he couldn't do it? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. He gets so many. I'm just wondering, who gives him more links? I guess he does. Orange Piccolo is obviously very fine. He is now at 55% damage reduction. You know, at 2.3 million, whatever, yada yada yada. That is so funny though. That is actually so funny. Oh, we got the Dokkan attack too. Orange Piccolo, he just gets everything for him, doesn't he? He just gets it all. He just gets it all. Ah! Oh, it's right back where we started, huh? Gohan, oh, he's so good, guys. He's not really. Orange Piccolo better. I'm gonna put the clear start here. Just want to make sure we took no damage there. Just nothing surprising. Orange Piccolo, thank you very much for being the GOAT. That is a clear on Broly. We will return on a much shorter stage against the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Alrighty, here we are against Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Now this stage is actually pretty hard. I do consider this one to be pretty difficult. Now let's just go over the team quick. Obviously we got our Gohans, like I said, superheroes. We got so many options. About the Gammas. Sorry, that's not true. I brought Gamma 1 and then the Gohan Gamma 1 character. I still went ahead and brought the Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, and then Orange Piccolo, of course. And then, of course, our clutch Revive, and who can actually somewhat dodge on this stage, the Trunks character that comes out after. Now, we do obviously have some characters that can dodge, that being the Trunks and this guy. Now, this guy, yet again, he can use his active skill. He will be able to dodge this Vegeta there. Now, pretty much, sorry, Vegeta, this Gohan there. Now, pretty much what we really need to be careful of is this Trunks. We need to kill him before he becomes too dangerous, which he becomes dangerous very, very fast. Now, they should be fine. They should be fine. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Does he only get his best? Whatever. It's fine. It literally doesn't matter. Now, you might be wondering, of course, if you're an idiot. Sorry, that was so rude. He's a newer character. I should be that mean. You might be wondering why I didn't use this AGL Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 in the Broly fight. Simple answer. They kind of fall off rather than fall on. You just get too late into that stage, and he's just flat out not good enough to deal with Broly. He's not even good enough to deal with the third phase of Broly, unfortunately, in that Gohan form, even with All in the Family activated, just losing that massive damage reduction, and while having no other Gammas on the team that I think are good enough for the rest of that stage, I just couldn't do it. Gamma 1 is pretty good, but he can't nullify the super attack of, what's his name? The Broly, obviously, because all of his attacks are other. I hate other super attacks. That's pointless. Luckily, we do have something that can be nullified here for both those Gammas and, well, I guess he doesn't nullify. He just gets extra stats because this Trunks here does have an unarmed super attack, which is beautiful and perfect. This allows us to do quite a bit. We still haven't come up against an enemy that does a Ki Blast super attack. Once we do, though, our GOAT Gohan will be next level good. He will be next level good. Now I'm pretty sure the super attack is whatever Goten and Trunks' last attack is, which this guy is taking. I thought about it. I just decided I didn't care. Like, he shouldn't die with the buffs he gets, you know, right away, right? Like, I know he's, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure he's better in slot 1, but I don't think it's, like, matters to that degree. Okay. They are now terrorists. These guys, in case you don't know how they work, starting from the second turn, they start getting a 100% attack to a max of 300%. That means it starts off double and can quadruple his attack on that third turn. So he's now already double attack, and it is going to continue to increase. He is a terrorist. He is a terrorist. Now, Gohan himself doesn't begin to get anything until the fourth turn, but once we hit that fourth turn, he just starts off with tripling his attack. So he is a terrorist. He's a terrorist. He's very mean. So we will do what we can. This is honestly a very hard fight. I find this fight to be very hard. Goku Black is very hard because of the AoE. If Goku Black did not have that AoE, I think that this fight here would be a lot harder. But I mean, gosh, they are very close. Honestly, you gun to my head. This is actually doing a lot of damage. Okay, that was less than I thought it was going to be. Okay, nullify this one. Peak Fiction. Perfect. Dude. I thought, honestly, I thought that was going to be more damage than it was. Okay, Gamma 1 is now fully built up. This is before they build up, we lost. GG's, it's over. Yeah, before they can attack, that's a lot of damage to come out of that AoE. Damn. I do want to see what my backup team was for if Gohan failed. It was this. Do I want to switch to this? It's mostly the same, except without the gammas and without having double the Gohan. Now that Gohan does get hit pretty hard, that helps us do a lot more damage. Having double him. If we get better rotations, I think that we can beat this stage with the double Gohan lead. Remember that he is only doing a normal 200%. This is obviously a 220% leader. That does matter a lot. Goku Black, we can 100% do Gohan. Cell, 100% Gohan. Tamagami number 1, we might have to switch to a different character. But here's the issue I have though, is that if we switch, if the team isn't that different, I think I'm going to keep Gohan as the leader, despite it not looking that good. You know, all of these, everyone on here is still on the 200%. They would just be getting the extra, you know, 20% twice to stats. But this is definitely banking on better slots here. Let's see what we got. This is actually really good. This is actually excellent. Missing out on Orange Piccolo right away still kind of sucks, but I think this is just fine. Yeah, I think this is just fine, actually. I'm actually, this was kind of a misplay the first time. And my apologies. I should have him slot 1 here. He guaranteed, not only he's gonna get supered guaranteed, which will up his damage reduction, everything, just for the turn, you know, but it still will. And that just looks really good for him. I want to keep him slot 1. I am gonna float him off. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm attacking the wrong character. Let me reset. I'm attacking the wrong character. All right, we're back. It is reloading now here. Let's see what we got going on. I think if we attack the right person, I was thinking about it. This is definitely still the right move here. Okay, there we go. Do that. Obviously he's fine. I'd like him to crit, but yeah, he'll still do damage. It's just important to just kill these kids. Kill that boy. Kill that boy. We gotta kill that boy. We gotta kill that boy. All right, gets extra damage reduction from this, but the main thing that I want him to get is to get hit first, because this ups his attack by quite a bit. Kind of forgot about that I want him to get attack first, especially since our main goal is to kill this guy ASAP. It also helps him getting hit by these supers as well is exceptional for him. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay on the first one. It would not have mattered. Actually, maybe it would have had a little bit. Because he does, I believe he gives support still. I know if 1000% he gives support. Excuse me, when you get hit with the unarmed super attack. He does still 10% to superior category allies. 20% when unarmed super. So, I mean, Gohan would have gotten, technically, all those characters would have gotten extra support. You know, defensive support. Does that change everything? Yeah, I doubt it, but you know. Maybe the numbers are tweaked just a little bit more in our favor, you know. But it should be fine. I think it should be fine, and I think our other stuff will be fine as well here. Our main goal is just to do as much damage to that boy as possible. We need to kill them. The sooner they die, if we can kill them before Gohan gets his massive buff, we are looking great. We are looking fantastic. If it comes after that, if we are dealing with both of them, if Gohan has gotten his buff and they are still alive, we lost the fight, unfortunately. It is over. It is GG's. It was nice. You know, we can just shelve it. It's done. It's over. It's done. Okay. I am going to float off Gohan here. That's fine though. All right, we'll give him this. He doesn't deal like the most insane damage. He'll get hit once. He'll get hit twice. That's fine for him. Gohan should be fine as well. Is this the friend one? We can't level 5. We can't get. Dang, I need to change my mind again. Changing my mind again. With All in the Family, he takes a lot less. With All in the Family, he takes a lot less. He's gonna get pelted by 2 AoEs. He's gonna get pelted by 2 AoEs. Like, does he need that? He might need All in the Family. He's gonna get pelted by 2 AoEs. They're gonna do damage. We saw it do damage. Oh, this game's so hard. I'm resetting again. Gosh dang it. Yeah, we need All in the Family. We do. Now, why I'm the most comfortable doing this too is because I know that he's not going to get what's his name here? Is not going to get hit. Neither of these two. I mean, it'd be fine if Gamma 1 was there. He'd just nullify, hopefully. Will get hit by the super attack there. He's, you know, it's good for him to get it too. You know, how much does he get as a level 5 Link? He gets 17.5% instead of 20. Whatever, it's fine. It's just funny. All right, we're fine there for both of them. All right, let's get the move on. This is also not the worst, just because, you know, Gamma 1, you know, he does deal quite a bit of damage. I don't want to say he does none, but compared to Ultimate Gohan, he doesn't deal as much. So, you know, that's also nice. All right, 2,084 for him, and this should do nothing as well. Damn, 117 already. Yeah, see, this is what I mean though. They are terrorists. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage there too. That is unfortunate. I think this is another loss. Gamma 1 takes too much damage too. Just he needs to build up. She's not necessarily able to do that fast. You know, he needs to build up. He needs to be turn 1 and build up. Our last one didn't have Gamma 1. He just takes so much damage. Gohan isn't gonna be able to. You know, our physical. Well, depends how much damage. Depends how much damage a Gamma 1 takes on the second one. He's got more damage reduction. Double digits. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I would say it depends on how much he takes. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, we live another day. We live another day, I guess. Jesus. It's only scary. It's scary, scary, scary. We do have something though. We do have the Sensu Bean, not full heal, but we do have the Sensu Bean heal, which is pretty huge. We didn't get the third super. Not that we need it, just I want the damage. I need the damage so bad. We have to kill on the next turn. We have to. With the Sensu Bean, we have a much higher chance. We have a much higher chance to kill this guy. Yeah, he's not he's not doing anything. He is not doing anything. Come on, buddy. He is fully built up, so okay. Normal. Crit normal. Couldn't crit on the supers, but crit on the normal, huh, Gamma 1? God damn it. Alright. I guess he wasn't fully built up. I guess he had crit to get still, but still. Alright. We do have Orange Piccolo, but I'm gonna save that. We have that as well, but I'm gonna save that too. Alright, we will use this to heal. Yeah, we'll use this to heal. Boom. Beautiful. I think I'm going to do this. I know that seems foolish. I guess I don't have anything more to say. The thing is, need All in the Family. Gohan's damage is very much needed. In fact, I'm actually going to use his thing there. Orange Piccolo, well, he's useful on turn 5 when Gohan starts getting strong. He's even more useful on turn 6 when Gohan's even stronger. He will have his buffs here for this turn and turn 5. He will lose out on that damage reduction on the turn after, you know, turn 6 when he comes in. So he'll be more of a sheep. You know, we'll do that. I'm going to use this on them quick. We've already watched it a couple times in the video, so I'm not going to worry about it. Nice, beautiful damage. Beautiful. You're a beautiful man. All right. I'm going to grab this. Boom. Well, whatever. I guess that's fine. We'll grab this. Boom. And then we'll grab this. so he'll get ki. All right, we'll do that. He gets obviously the extra buffs off of the super attack. He's going to take a couple. This is still the normal super attack we've gotten hit with before. You know, this is fine. This will up his damage reduction. If he gets hit by the other super, then he'll get hit by, you know, even more damage reduction from those guys. Actually, it might have been deleted off of that, which is fine. That it will lessen his damage. He gets a 30% a raise on attack off of his super, so it's totally fine for him to miss that. I'll tell you that much. Let's see what we could do here. He's doing good damage, good damage, beautiful damage, stacking that defense, which is great. One more? No, not one more. That's fine though. Okay, he attacks. Boom. When he's taking double digits, he's fully built up. It makes sense. Double digits, beautiful. Extra ki for himself and others. All right. All right, chat. That's perfect. That's perfect. We have the revive up for the next turn. We do have revive up. Do we do a revive play? Do we just go for the revive? No. We need to get the damage in. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a waste of a turn. He's gonna start getting his attack, but I mean, we could revive here, sure, but it's not like it doesn't save us. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We will use Beast Gohan's active skill. Alright, gets a defensive boost now, which we don't care about. I want to die, but not right away. Oh, you're not on a full super. You're not on a full, no, this is not a full super class turn, is it? No, it's not. Huh. Think, man, this is tough. So he hits what for his normal attack? He hits 300k. So with the 3 times attack that he gets here now, he's hitting for 900k super normals. I mean, there's not a world where he gets killed by normals. If I don't use his thing, he will not dodge. He will get attacked. He will die regardless. Which we can do. You know, he won't dodge. He'll get hit. We can revive play no matter what. But that feels kind of bad because I'd like to revive later. He's not getting hit at all. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Boom. We'll do some damage. Not like a ton because we didn't stack it all, but you know, we'll do some damage. We can now dodge. We now have extra stuff we can now dodge. We're going to do this. All right, we're going to put him up there, up front. We are going to use this here. Boom, we'll get him. We got All in the Family active. We got blah, blah, blah. Gohan won't be dying here. And now, next time, we will be able to revive. Okay, we will be able to revive next time this thing comes around. Now, here's the thing, though. We will have giant form Orange Piccolo to use. And then maybe we won't even revive. We won't have to. Yeah, we might just not even have to revive, actually. Okay. There's one way to look at it, I guess. I suppose. Maybe I keep Ultimate Gohan on the rotation then. Because we might not end up going for the revive play on the next one. So we have Orange Piccolo. We'll see how it goes, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Who just came on? The Gammas? Gamma 1? Gamma 1's good, but he's not taking the super good. Actually, is he? 9... Well, he's... Gosh, he's at 900. Whatever. Attack was 200 each turn, so he's gonna get up to, what, 400? So that's times 5. What's 900k times 5? So I'm just so curious. 900,000 times 5. Should just be able to do that off the top of my head. 4.5 million. I think Gamma 1 can take a 4.5 million super to this fucking dome before he attacks. Definitely not before he attacks. No way. That much damage. A crit super attack, by the way, as well. I feel like that's important. It is a crit super attack. With this other guy, though, he should hopefully be able to with all the extra damage reduction he has and all his other fucking baloney. All right. We do have this coming in, which is fine. He still has his extra stuff for 5 turns from character's entry turn. Damage reduction rate 58% for 5 turns. He's on his 5th turn. So that's fine. So he's at what, 6 to 8% damage reduction right now. He's gonna get hit by that super attack, so we'll go up to 78% damage reduction. A little bit extra, you know, buffs for everyone. That seems fine with me. All in the family active as well. He's nearly at 1 million defense base. That should be fine. I think we should be fine this turn. Gohan can do what he wants there. That's fine. And you can go ahead and attack. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Should be fine. Should be fine. I do not see how he is not fine from this. The amount of damage reduction he has. That's the scariest part of him. 331k. Perfect. Perfect. I wasn't saying it was going to be no damage. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I was not saying it was going to be no damage. Oh, bad. Gohan should be fine. All in the family active. Extra support now that we got the super attack. Should be just fine on normals, as should Gamma 1. Just got extra, you know, off of the normals there. Sorry, I got extra, you know, buffs from him getting hit by the supering first. Insane damage reduction. He's fine. Insane. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down around insane. Good damage reduction. Yeah, sure. We could say good damage reduction. Good damage reduction. He should be fine. He should be fine. Oh man, this guy, this Gohan is pretty scary. Do not get me wrong, he's pretty scary. Oh man. All right, how much you take on normals? Double digits, perfect. All right, Gamma 1. This is fully built up. You're still hitting the 22s. Come on, buddy. That's with some support, some multi-turn support. He got hit by this super. Come on. Yeah, we definitely. What are we looking at next turn? Who's coming in next turn? Next turn, this next rotation, we are probably screwed. We kind of need to kill on the next one, which maybe we had a better chance if we just revived. Trunks does a lot of damage. That might have been the better move. I could see that have been the better move. I do think we use giant form here just for the sake of, and I think we do giant form and then use Vegeta in slot 3. I think that's what we do, I'll be honest. Yeah. So I'm gonna use giant form. I'll be back. All right, we're back after the world's longest transformation here. Okay. So what do I want to do here? We'll do this. Boom. Now the issue with this though, this idiot in the middle, there's no way he's taking that. There's no way he's taking that hit. There's no way he's taking there's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. We're gonna be reviving this turn no matter what. I think we are. Oh, it's so annoying. Let's just hope he doesn't. He is. Let's just hope he doesn't. He is. I think it's over, chat. I think it's over. He's reviving. We should have revived last time. We should have revived the turn prior. So unfortunate. Just, you know, you just see it. Your little mistake just pop up right there. Really should have. Wowie zowie. Okay. Good damage from Orange Piccolo there. He did like no damage from his giant form. I honestly, I just auto that shit and I scroll Twitter. Honestly, I just auto scroll. Look at oh, truth. He's mad about the Bills game. He's mad about the Bills game. Yep. Okay. There's no way he's hitting for like 2 mil normals nearly. There's just no way he's hitting that. He double digit tanked it. I don't know what I'm talking about at all. All right, Vegeta. How did he die to those Broly normals that one time then? I'm so sorry. He took those just fine. What were those Broly things hitting for? He's super first, bro. Whatever. I don't have anything left in this. I finished it while I was playing against Orange Piccolo. We do not kill though. We do not kill. Do we live? How do we live this next turn here? Bam, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If this, dude, if this game, why does other work? I understand weapon. Sure, we can do weapon. I understand the rest of them, right? I understand that. Oh, that's how we win. That's how we win, baby. That's how we win. Eliminate the super attack. No super. Bitch, get the fuck out of my game. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He actually has nothing going for him. He quite literally has nothing going for him. He gets way less as Gamma 1. Is he gonna die from these like ones normals here? Like he does not have a lot going for him. All right, well we'll do this. It's fine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, I'm just so curious. Mine definitely supered last time and has more stuff going for it. All right, we'll do this. We gotta split it up. It doesn't really matter, I guess, who's taking him first, right? I guess it does a little bit. Should I rearrange this? Can Gohan take this post super? He's already at 1 point whatever with guard. I don't know how much his normals are hitting for now. I think he's fine. He should be fine. He usually hits that trip super. I changed my mind again. We're winning, chat. I changed my mind again. We're winning. I am flip-flopping so much, but it's, you know, this is a very scary fight. Oh man, it's so scary. Everything about it is so scary. Oh geez, oh geez. It's, you know, we're so back. It's so over. We're so back. It's so over. I totally forgot about that. Triple super, triple super. Yes, 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 yes. He is eating up those normals for a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. He is goated. I'm so glad I decided to run double leads at him. He's goated. All right. Not a lot of damage from him, but some. And then we got the one in the back too. We need 3 supers from you. He's not doing 3 supers worth of stuff. 3 though? 3 in potential system? Nah. See 40. Jeez. All right. 44 million from him. He didn't get it last time. He's doing this. How do we live next turn? We have the revive. We revive next turn. Super. So get that third super. Get that third super, baby. Third super. Third super. Third super. We clinch it. Third. Damn it. What do we have coming in the next one? Oh, we have them coming. Yeah. We got the revive up. Yeah. I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. All right. For sake of study, for sake of the tape, for studying the tape here, I'm going to have Orange Piccolo take this hit. Any of them could take it. I just want to see how Orange Piccolo takes this hit here. I'll be 100% honest with you. This is all just science based. I'd have either one of them take this. I'm just curious how Orange Piccolo takes it, just for the sake here. But we will be reviving. We revived last time. Did we watch it? I think we did. We'll skip it on this one. I think we watched the revive last time. Yeah, I remember because I was surprised. He does not take it very well. All right, let's see. We'll skip this. All right, there we go. I hope you guys don't mind longer videos because that is just what I do. All right, we'll do that there. Boom. He can dodge. He needs to dodge. He can dodge. He has to dodge a super. I don't know how the normals hit him, but he's got to dodge a super for sure. We got the Dokkan attack. Should be it. Should be good. Dodge a super. Couple normals coming in. Dodge a super. All right, here we are against the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. Very, very, very fun fight. This one's pretty great. I adore this fight immensely. I think this was the beginning of some real great change in Dokkan's combat, and you know, I love it. All right, we'll keep him there. We'll keep the. I don't even want to talk about. Don't even want to talk about it. We won't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're back. In case you didn't see what happened, I accidentally targeted the wrong character. So rude for this game to make you start on Goku Black. It's been a while since I've done this fight, so it's not just like locked in my brain. All right, so grab that. Boom. We'll give him. What did I give him last time? That. Perfect. All right. I remember what I was saying, probably a little glaze, fraud, who cares, who cares. We should be fine on this. Now, what is just so beautiful and why Gohan's actually going to be great in this fight is he will nullify, both of their super attacks are Ki Blast supers, which means he will be nullifying both of their supers. It's great. He does tons of damage, which is great. You know, they got, once they get fully built up, they got, you know, damage reduction plus that. It'll be great against the AoEs. I think it'll be just fine. You know, great team. We got Orange Piccolo on this one too. Orange Piccolo will be fine. He's got his giant form, eliminating that super attack there once, you know, Goku Black starts to get more built up. I don't necessarily want to use that right away. Gamma 1 does a lot of great damage. He has dodge. We do have the, what's his name? Back here. What's his name? The Future Gohan is back. He's great, obviously, so we'll be fine. I think I forgot to do this on the last one. We got the little banner up there. Yeah, that's a little new. That's all I have to say. Made sure to change it this time. All right. So this... Ah, man. We'll see how this fight goes. I mean, this fight is definitely harder for much more of the game than the Gohan is, I think. The Gohan fight we just did. I will say, I think Gohan himself is just really good against this fight. So therefore, him as a leader is obviously really good against this fight. And when possible, I would obviously like to continue to use the future character as the leader, since that earns them the most points. Obviously, we missed out on a point from Gohan there. But I mean, that was just from bad luck. You know, we switch leaders. We have a different leader, different team. You just get bad luck again. Boom. So beautiful. Love seeing that on our side now after we were terrorized for a good amount of time. All right. We will keep this just like that. That is perfect. All right. We'll grab one of these for him. It don't really matter. We'll grab one of those for him. That's fine. And Gamma 2 can start getting some damage in. Perfect, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. He's obviously fine slot 1, even more so after he supers. Piccolo's obviously fine. More so after he supers, but he's fine. Turn 1. He'll be getting hit 3 times, which is... How many does he need for his pseudo revive? I don't remember. It changed. He needs 4, so he just needs to get fully built up. Okay. I don't know if it was 3 that he needed or 4, but no, it's dependent on getting fully built up here, which he won't. He'll need one more turn, but he will pretty much fully built up. All right, that's fine. No dodge, but no damage, pretty much, so that's fine. All right, this should be nothing. 80% damage reduction or whatever the fuck he has. Post super, extra defenses. This is double digits. Perfect, beautiful. And he's not built up. Double digits. This is also double digits. Now, one thing this team might be slightly missing out on, I don't want to say damage necessarily, but I feel like we got less damage maybe than we did our last team comp, which was mostly the same. No, our damage is fine, actually. I regret what I said. Our damage is fine. Who will be very useful is actually, and something I might want to keep together, is keeping the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 together from the Gohan here. If I can, that's something I definitely want to aim to do. Gamma 2 will give him the extra damage reduction, and when we switch into the Gamma 1 on the other side of that Gohan, he's just really, you know, we're going up against Ki Blast super attacks. He is at his most useful, obviously. He's supering plenty. This Gamma 2 is very good. I do like him much more than the Gamma 1. The only thing is he is a little bit more dependent on dodge for those really dangerous attacks. That's why I didn't bring him in the last fight. Just need to be careful. You know, his normals get up really high. And I know Gamma 1 can take the normals, you know what I mean? But Gamma 2 does a lot of damage. And obviously he has good support. So can't complain too much. Alrighty. He locked him. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do it this way. That way he gets all in the family and everything. Not that it totally matters, but we'll do it that way. He needs stuff, so I'll give you that to you. I'll do that, and then he can grab all these physical orbs. Perfect. All right. Let's kill here. Let's kill here, please. I would like to kill Zamasu so we get this going a little bit faster, because Zamasu being alive still is a little bit troublesome. He's just the locking is annoying, and I don't want it to mess up my rotations because that thing's pretty nice right now. I do not care about when I revive as much, I'll be honest. There's not really any time-gated things. Reviving anytime is fine. You know, let's say, for example, the Ultimate Gohan gets locked slot 1 there. We have to revive. You know, I'm fine with that. It's not the biggest deal. Oh, he took it. Okay. Yeah, dodge those, buddy. You gotta dodge those. You scared me. Take it for 450. It's not the biggest deal, but come on, man. You gotta dodge those, buddy. Come on. What are you scaring me for? All right. He's fine no matter what he's hit with, even super normal. Yeah. And then he is totally fine. Super normal. Super or normal. He's fine. He will take zero. He will take literally 0 damage from a super, so go ahead and hit him with one Goku Black. That's fine. So much damage, dude. Gosh, he's such a great damage dealer. That was really what he was missing last time. Last time he was a good damage dealer, but his damage was so, like, inconsistent, I guess is just how I'd put it. Inconsistent damage, but just still a good damage dealer. Now, he's a great damage dealer. Consistent damage. And just great damage with what he has going for him. Just great damage. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate location-wise, but it is what it is. Also unfortunate. Do I just go for the revive? I don't think I do. I don't think I do just go for the revive. Just because I really need to make sure I kill Zamasu. And I miss out on so much damage if I just go for the revive. Alright, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Okay. We should be fine here and everything. Orange Piccolo is about to get fully built up right there too, which is nice. If we had gotten him fully built up last time, which we could have if I was able to put him in slot 1, which would have been really nice, then we would have gotten his pseudo revive, full health, and extra damage reduction, which, you know, is obviously just so great. This is no boost at all. He's fine. He dodged it anyways. All right, sure. Sure, whatever you want to do. That is a 4 dodge? I have no dodge on him. Actually, what the fuck? How did you dodge that? I think yes, like, he might have 6 dodge on him. If he might have 6. Yeah, because I think I was like, okay, well, I'll take the small little bit of dodge instead of the extra crits or whatever the fuck he gives. I think is literally what my thought process was. So he might have 6 dodge on him. He's taking damage from the normals. Like I said, I don't mind reviving. All right, which we are reviving. So I'll skip that animation for you guys. Unless he takes nothing from this. Not nothing. All right, we're back. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I just got a very funny error. I think I'm going to use this, actually. I think I'm going to use the sensory beam because I really don't want my stuff to get messed up. My rotation. So I'm gonna use the sensory beam quick. I got a very funny mess up on my thing just now. I got I had how do I say this? I got an error while I was paused there while the revive was going off that my disk space was full. I was like, oh, whoops, my bad. So I'm gonna have these guys switch. Boom, boom. Actually, who's super attacking? Where? Zamasu's super attacking there, and Goku Black is super attacking in the middle. Zamasu's about to fucking die though, so I don't really want to. Do I use this? This doesn't really hurt to use it. However, he is about to get killed instantly, so I think I'm actually going to use it on Goku Black. Yeah, I will. Let's use this quick. Boom. There's going to be nice buffs for our future Saga characters, which isn't a lot of them, but it is what it is. And then everything else will be targeted onto him, and we should be fine. See what happens, chat. Do that. We'll grab that. And we will keep this with Vegeta, who should be fine. Wait a second. He will be hit by an AoE. He does already have a 1.6 whatever. He got a 50% chance to dodge with 40% time. He should be fine. He should be fine. All right. And we'll keep him on there. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. All right. Let us see what happens here. My little chat. Damn, 31 now. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, excuse me. Also, insane attack stat going to be coming from that Gamma 1 as well. All right, is he already dead? He is already dead. We got the attacks coming in on a Goku Black now. Excuse me. We are in the end game here. All right, nice big attacks. We got that one normal there. I guess he's probably fine to take it. Just want to be careful, obviously. So let's double check here. So Goku Black starts at 1.25 million normals. Every attack receives gives him 30% attack. Excuse me, and 15% defense. Super attack already hits for 3.75 million plus all those extras. It gets really high. Fully built Goku Black Super will hit you very hard. Okay, good. Double digits. Just checking. All right. Is that only? No, that was a 95 million. That is a 104 million super. I thought that was a 9 for a split second. I thought that was a 9 million super. I was like, this guy is a fraud. Okay, how much is Vegeta taking, or just dodging it? Dodging it. Perfect, beautiful. Gamma 1 just dodging as well. That's the only thing I was worried about. He is going to eat up this super for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He is going to nom nom nom. Thank you for giving me that super. Yeah, he is thanking you. If that was a slot 1 super, ooh boy, he was dead that turn. If that was a slot 1 super, like slot 0, like hit him before, he was dead that turn. So I guess we'll just go over what that Gamma does in case you don't know. So the Gohan's good against unarmed. The Gamma's good against Ki Blast super. So with getting that Ki Blast super, you got an extra 100% damage reduction. Sorry, 100% defense, 30% damage reduction to give superhero category allies Ki +1, attack and defense +20% for 2 turns. So he would have given that to himself as well. Yeah, he would have been hitting pretty damn hard. Okay, I think he just dies without me needing to use the I'm gonna use which one's gonna kill, we think. I don't think this will kill, but I think the next one will. So let's use this. We're not gonna watch it, even though it's such a beautiful animation. We won't watch it just because I don't think it's gonna kill, which I was right about, but this will. Now remember what I said earlier. This one will kill 100%. We will watch it into his death with the KO screen and everything, and I will see you guys against Cell Max. All right, this might seem a little lazy. This was literally my last cleared team. I'm just gonna run the same team again. I don't think I got lucky necessarily on the last run, so this should be just fine here. He has access to the greatest agent character, one of the greatest agent characters of all time. Oops, I left these on. I'll talk over it anyways. Actually, no, we're skipping it. All right, we're back here. Now let me turn that off. As I was gonna say, probably one of the greatest characters designed, made, OAT. Goku. He is maybe the greatest character that this game has made. All right, perfect. Boom. So our luckiness here is that this character that we have is, I mean, he's just made for this event. There's no other real way to put it. He is made for this event. physical Ultimate Gohan. He gives himself the insane ki, which is obviously good against the ki disruption there. He's got the damage reduction. He takes with AoEs. The insane AoE attack that he does, he just nullifies. He just nullifies, guaranteed nullification for the first 4 turns, maybe 5. You know, he literally cannot be hurt by this guy. He just can't. There's nothing he can do. Orange Piccolo is obviously very good, you know, mainly because he's primarily a damage reduction character, but also a big part of it is that he has that giant form that disables all of that, and his giant form actually does a good amount of damage. Cell Max doesn't really build up. He's just as good as he is. You kind of cheese him out, but like I said before, I think he eliminates just a huge number of characters, and that's kind of the point of this challenge, is to use, you know, pretty much every character. Now, my main thing will obviously be to do new releases, new EZAs, hit those first, but of course I will actually be going back to older characters. If I can finish these 2 and the Gammas before the newest 11th anniversary characters officially release, we'll go back to the Gohan that revives in the Trunks unit. We'll do all those, all this, and then we'll have a much easier time. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. We have a much easier time going up against... I will do this, actually. Yes. I will do this. This might seem crazy to some of you, but I will do this. He can get that high, so we'll do it. I do have the gods on here. Obviously, they have just a really high damage reduction. We pretty much just transform them as soon as possible, so that way they continue to get damage reduction guard, up their attack, yada yada. But they should be pretty fine. I'll probably save Piccolo's giant form. He's not fully built up, so he it's kind of a lot of damage. I guess we'll see how it plays out. That Gohan, the one we just looked at, should be just fine. Obviously, he's got the damage reduction. When we can switch into him, we switch into Gamma 1, and he will actually be invincible. Just as we saw, this is a Ki Blast super attack. Obviously, since we can nullify it, so he will be pretty beautiful there. Pretty much any Ki Blast nullifying character will be excellent in this stage. Any character with dodge will be excellent in this stage. You know, it'll be pretty good. You can't just bring any old character that dodges. They have to be able to deal damage, unless you're MUI Goku. Just because he's good as he is at dodging. A big thing that MUI Goku has too, that most like dodge characters have, like, you know, you bring good dodge characters in here. Oh, bring you know, Aunt Hercule. Sure, you can bring him, and you know, he can dodge his damage or whatever, you know, do what you want, I guess. But he has like nothing else going for you. MUI Goku, he can't really do damage just because he can't really get to like his 24 ki or anything. His guaranteed crits, he just doesn't have enough ki. But he can't die, and he can also revive just in case. So he's pretty good for this stage. He's good, you know, he's good in, honestly, he's good in more stages than he probably isn't nowadays. As crazy as that is to say. He's just, you know, any stage you could dodge in, you probably have a good chance of being able to use MUI Goku and actually have him make a difference. It's just as funny as it is to think. Okay. All right, perfect. And we can use the giant form. We could also use that. I see no reason to use this for sure. You know what? Let's use the giant form and get rid of Orange Piccolo. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna giant form it up. I'll be back. Alright, chat, we're finally back. And I do mean finally, bro. I just sit here just snoozing away when it's Orange Piccolo time, unfortunately. It did not get any better, believe it or not. It did not get any better. Alright, we're gonna use this right away. There's no reason not to just use it right away. There's, you know, he doesn't build up. We don't got another phase. He just does what he does. All right, now the part that sucks here is I don't see. I know in my heart of hearts what I need to do is pay attention to what I'm doing in Orange Piccolo, make sure I'm grabbing the right orbs and that. But I'm just so bored. I just auto it and just sit there. What's honestly more important to me is getting this as much key for him as possible. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm just gonna keep the stack. Getting the key for him is very important to me, so I'll be doing that. He's obviously fine. I mean, he's got 77% damage reduction. Let's hope he gets additional supers. We'll be transforming him next time it's his turn. I would like him to get additional supers so that he could do more damage. All right, perfect. You know, a little bit. He only would have gotten one of these anyways, you know, if I gave him the right key, so it doesn't matter. All right, whatever. But I mean, we got like Big Daddy coming in, boom, smacking his. Never mind. But he's smacking some max up. Let's just say that he's smacking him up, smacking him all over. All right. Orange Piccolo's fine. We use a giant form already. You know, he's good, but he don't got really anything else going for him. Cellmax doesn't get any stronger. He's just as strong as he is. It's a weird fight. This is why it's so hard for him to be like, oh yeah, he's the hardest, because like he's hitting really hard. AoE, you know, right away, instantly. Turn 1, boom, AoE normal, 2 AoE supers, just right in your face. But at the same time, like, it's not that hard of an attack. Guess it's just really what it is at the end of the day. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna hit him with this. Boom, right in your face. Bam. Pretty sure we got what you call it going on too. Dude, this is like perfect actually. What the hell? I'll use this. Boom, bam, right in your face. Nice damage. We'll do that. I'll use this too. I'll switch into Gamma 1. Technically, to maximize damage, and if I was being the smartest, to maximize damage, just do this right here. And fuck, I'm gonna maximize damage. All right. His key doesn't matter. Boom, he doesn't matter. We got tons of key from him. Boom, we'll do that. All right, this is maximizing damage here. We still have a guaranteed whatchamacallit. So, what is it? Guaranteed. From Gohan, and then Gamma 1, yeah, he's just literally gonna take those for peanuts. So they're gonna do peanuts worth of damage to Gamma 1, and he is going to do so much damage himself. This is gonna be pretty beautiful. This is all, of course, assuming that MUI Goku doesn't miss a dodge and instantly get blasted away by the super, but he does have pretty good chance. We got the revive up, so there's pretty much no way we die. We get the next turn, we just transform. This one's a win. I'm going to be incredibly cocky, put a clear star up right now. I just don't see how we lose. I mean, I just really, there's just not a world where we lose right here. Just straight up. So do that, dodge. Yeah, it's already over. And this is nothing. Still took that much. That's actually kind of crazy. With all the extra stuff he gets. Oh, and MUI Goku did not dodge. Let's watch this, I guess. Okay. That's so funny. That is so funny how that ended up going. That is very funny. That is unfortunately very funny how that ended up playing out. Oh, that's kind of hilarious actually. That it just ended up going like that. All right. Crap. All right. I mean, technically we're able to die here. Technically, not really. We're able to die here. Do that. It's fine. All right. I'll throw him up front. Boom. I'll throw him in that slot, and he's fine there. Okay. I'm sorry. That's actually so funny that he just died instantly. All right. Let's super quickly check. See here. So starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry, which is this one. So now he gets extra damage reduction. Oh, great chance of damage reduction, 50% temporarily. And if it's a Q blast super attack, 7% just nullified. So we're technically at 70% chance, dodge chance time now. It's not as I guess easy, as much of an easy win as it was before. but things are still looking good. Goku's gonna hit decently hard here. Does he I don't think he gets guaranteed crits within the turn or anything, but you know, he'll hit decently hard here. As long as the actual just normal ass AoE doesn't kill us, that Gohan's gonna get hit by, I think we're fine. I mean, he's still fully built up and everything, so I doubt he really takes damage, because he didn't before. So okay, this will be attack broken, which is why I'm seriously, like, literally, as long as he didn't get killed by that, it's fine, because this gets attack broken right here. So if that's a super, which there's a decent chance it is, that's gone, and then Gohan gets to attack and we win. So GG's chat. Selmax done for. Very funny how that ended up. I should not have put that star up there. Putting that star up there was literally deciding, literally me going, yeah, so Emi Goku, he's dying right here, right? So funny. So funny. How it ended up going. All right, there we go. I will be right back. We will be going up against the devil himself. All right, here we are up against Tamagami number 1, the devil. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if we lose this one right away, which we might, I think we just go right into what's his name? I think we literally just say GG's, change leader. We'll see how close this one is here. Luckily for us, Gohan does do a lot of damage, so that should be looking pretty good for us. That's kind of what we really need to do, is just find a way to kill this guy as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible. Now, our main goal here is to bring a lot of characters that can sit in that first slot at least, and hopefully not just actually get obliterated. That is kind of our main goal. We cannot dodge. We have very strong AoE, and this guy, he's just really strong. So, disables evasion. 50% attack each turn up to 250% with a 2.7 mil super attack, 900k attack, with obviously crazy AoE. Starts doing that right away. The biggest thing this guy does that I hate the most, seals super attack of a random character automatically, and his super attack that is guaranteed slot 0. It stuns. Who designed this stage, man? Like, who wanted to put us through so much pain? We do obviously have some pretty excellent characters to use here. Obviously, him is very excellent. He can turn 1, maybe even turn 2. I think turn 2, I don't know, past that, he can take the super attack in slot 1. So, you know, if it was just him and the other 2 Gohans, technically we're fine. He can eat that super attack. Because, I mean, obviously he's a dodge character. He's got 80% dodge, but he does still have 70% damage reduction. So he's not a fish. By no means is he necessarily a fish here. Okay. Gohan unfortunately got hit with the no super bug. Unfortunate. He is very essential for these fights as well. Now, what I usually like to do is, you know, whoever is sealed might as well take the super. It's just the worst when it's our damage dealer that gets hits with it. He can't super anything. He's simultaneously good for this stage and bad for this stage. You know, if he were to what's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah, dude, if he doesn't get hit with that seal right away, he's great, because he does a lot of damage. It's guaranteed crits, and he builds up a lot, right? It's really good for him, but it's just, it is what it is, I guess. This Gohan here too, this extra one, he doesn't have a lot going for him. He does get the extra from there. The biggest thing he has is a sensu bean, which will eliminate the bad condition, you know, for everyone. It gets pretty big attack upgrade there, which is nice, but you know, he gets stunned just like everyone else, you know, regardless. So it is what it is. At least him getting hit with a super attack boosts a lot of the other characters, which is obviously very, very nice. But yeah, just something where it is what it is. Next turn, we're gonna use the revive. The revive is also pretty essential to living, but it's honestly not the most essential thing to, you know, get, because that Trunks like isn't very good or anything. Can they use their skill right away? Yes, they can. Perfect. All right, we'll do that. This actually isn't too bad. It is honestly better for this guy to die right away than for us to revive with him. If we revive with him, we switch into Trunks, who cannot dodge. If we revive with him, then he you know, words or whatever. Okay, so we're not gonna give him this thing. If we ride with him, he doesn't transform. Instead, he just gets buffs, which is very excellent, which is very important. So we'll do that. And give him that there. Beautiful orbs, by the way. Just beautiful orbs that he made there. All right, perfect hits with that super. He is dead. We'll watch the survive. We haven't watched it yet. I see no issue. This one is different than the rest we've seen. All right, his is very simple. You know, pretty nice. A lot of characters like that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. We will use the giant form. I see no reason not to. Let's use the giant form. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Long orange piccolo over. Thank goodness. All right. He doesn't need to dodge yet. I'm gonna save his thing for another turn. I'm gonna get rid of this fucking loser. Actually, finally has a chance to stack. Do we let him stack? Yes, we let him stack off the second team, bro. All right. We're gonna get him next time. Actually, we keep him. We keep him because he can get rid of the whatchamacallit. I used my brain. Don't worry, guys. Didn't save enough for him. That kind of sucks, actually. Whatever, it's fine. That's it. That'll be fine. Okay. He's not gonna stack now, bro. Whatever. He guaranteed hits, but this doesn't kill or anything. Not even close. Oh, he actually was he actually had the okay. Interesting. He was one that was sealed. I thought it was Orange Piccolo. I couldn't remember if that changed or not after giant form, which it clearly does. Okay, that's fine. Just delayed using his active skill. Just delayed the inevitable, I guess. But we'll save this so we can use his Sensu Bean on the next one, and then we will put that way we won't be sealed, and then we will use the active skill for what's his name to make him nice and strong and buff and strong, and no, which will allow him to dodge the blue Goku to dodge. Orange Piccolo is leaving because he's giant form red. It's fine. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Next turn is the tough turn. We have both Gohans, and I think one of them hasn't supered at all, so he's probably going to get killed instantly by the new attack. Yeah, it's you, right? 0 supers. Yeah, I don't see any world where he does not just instantly die to the... God, fucking damn it, I can't even get him like any key. That was the wrong move there. I need to at least give him 24 keys so that if he does manage to live, he gets super attacks, because Jesus. I unfortunately do think we lose right here, and I really do think it's because this Gohan here got sealed on the last one. If he didn't get sealed, I think this is fine. Yeah, if he didn't get sealed, I think it's fine. Man, it sucks so much that it had to go that way. Yeah, if he doesn't get sealed, doesn't do his, you know, is able to do supers, he's just a lot stronger. He's just so much stronger. You know, he could actually take the AoE. Ooh, he could not take that at all. Damn, I thought he could at least take the super. Yeah, that is unfortunate. What do I have for the other team for this guy? Yeah, I think this one wins just for sure. So we'll run this one next. Give me 1 second. Make sure, you know, I actually have the best friend lead I can. I'll be right back. All right, here we are loading in. Now, honestly, I think the biggest issue we have is obviously just that this Gohan, and why I was like, yeah, it's just so much easier if we can switch him out. Is because he just takes, you know, if he cannot get fully built up, it's over for him. All right, we'll keep Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo isn't gonna be able to do his stuff next turn anyway, so maybe we take him off, let him float off. We're not gonna be able to use his giant form the next turn anyways, so maybe I keep the damage. But I need a slot 1 next time. Sorry Gohan. Who's in slot whatever? Oh, no, that's Frieza. Yeah, we'll do it this way. But we'll probably survive next turn anyways. Gosh, dude. This game's so fucking hard. All right. Do that. It's just, the reason why I think this one is the hardest is like, sure, you go up against Bio Broly, you can dodge, you do whatever. You go against Cell Max, you could dodge, you got nullifications you could do. You know, we don't have any weapon super nullifications or anything like that, right? Yeah, that is what it is. We got this, we got that, we got a rat-a-tat-tat. The problem with him is that there's just so much RNG against you. If it was just the way it was, you know, you can't dodge, you got the AoE, you got the guaranteed slot 0 super that stuns an enemy, you know, it stuns you, da-da-da, that's fine. Honestly, he has all that, I don't think it's that bad. The ceiling a super attack, though, the ceiling a random person, I think that is what pushes it to the next level. I mean, you could have the best plan in the world. If just the wrong characters are sealed every single time, then it's just over. GG's, you got close, but it's over. Tamagami number 1, though, is hard countered by the goat. Goatma. He is too good. He is too good. Goma is destructively good in this fight. You know, he takes nothing from this first one. His damage doesn't totally matter at the end of the day anyways. And then, you know, he uses his insane giant form, does insane damage there, is also a giant form, gets rid of the enemies, whatever. You know, he's really good. He's great. He's fantastic. We love him. So that's good. I really wish we had a AoE earlier on. If we had an AoE earlier on, this other Goma could actually deal damage, but unfortunately we don't. Gohan's not able to stack at all because this game is shit. This guy doesn't have nearly as much damage because he couldn't get hit first. So unfortunate, that's the way it is. He has lower attack too. Yeah, he's just really made for this stage, which I mean makes sense and came out around the same time. Who'd have thunk it? But yeah, this stuff goes by pretty fast here. We'll see who gets sealed. Best case is Golden Frieza. I want to throw him in the front anyways. If he is, then Gohan actually has a chance to live, that being the future Gohan. Him being sealed isn't the worst either. All right, let's grab that for him. Doesn't matter. He's sealed, it doesn't matter. You are real though. Let's get you some key, buddy. There you go, boom. All right, we are looking a lot better actually. All of a sudden we're looking better. Orange Piccolo, his thing to do it, whatever, is just 5 turns, right? For his, serving the 6th turn. Yep, that's fine. All right, so we got like 3 turns of giant forms upcoming. We got this Goma, the next turn we'll have that Goma, and the turn after that we'll have Orange Piccolo. So if we can't kill with all of those, then I guess it's over for us. If we can't kill with all those, then GG's, guys. But like I said, we got close, I guess. Yeah, GG's, we got close. Nice. And yet again, it still could be GG's because all it fucking matters on who he decides to seal, right? Gosh. You know who I could have probably brought actually onto this instead of AGL Kidhan if I bought the Ultimate Gohan Gamma card, just because he does have that heal that does remove the negative effects. It is very useful, obviously. All right, I'll transform here. We'll do this. I'll skip his giant form. I'll skip his. I mean, do we need to skip his? I guess we don't need it. Let's skip his. Who cares? He's doing some damage, but who cares? Like, come on. Do you care? You don't care. All right, we're back. Unfortunately, of course, Tamagami number 1 got hit with the bug there. It's not Tamagami. Goma got hit with the bug there, but it's not actually the biggest deal. Because he can't get a super. Because he's not gonna have his giant form anyway, so we could go ahead and float him off. I'll do that. We got everything for him, and then it does not matter what he receives. All right, we got another Goma giant form on the next one. Guess we'll see what happens, right? No attack before, so you know Goma wouldn't be able to get the huge attack anyways. But that also means we can't give Orange Piccolo the huge attack. See what happens. See what happens. We could have kept Goma on rotation, but without that giant form, and you know, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much, all things considered. I'll be honest. Hasn't been doing a lot of damage on this one anyways. Plus then we keep, you know, who's coming in here? It's Gohan, right? We get Gohan there. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't think so. I don't think it changes anything. I guess I'll be wrong if we don't have enough damage, but you know, we could keep Goma on here. Next time it pops up, guess what? Sealed. That doesn't get to do anything. It's very possible, unfortunately. All right, this turn's over. As far as damage that will be dealt, no one's taking anything. We are using Goma Axis on this one. I'll be back when it's all over. We're back. All right, who's sealed? Golden Frieza. That's perfect, actually. All right, we'll do it like this. How much ki does he get hit when he gets... How much ki does he get when he gets hit? It's just a random amount. High chance... No, that's Star's turn. I thought he got ki when he got hit. Is that only when he... Oh, ki 5. He gets 5 ki. Jeez. That's enough. I'll give that to him. So give this to him. And then it does not matter what you get. All right. Perfect. All right. And then we got the... If we don't kill this turn somehow, which we might not. Honestly, we might not, but I really hope we do. But if we do manage not to kill this turn, then we do have Orange Piccolo Giant Form plus a revive. Guess if we manage not to kill that turn, then it's over. GG's. Not completely. I guess we have Physical Ultimate Gohan's active, which should do a lot of damage. So it's nothing is over. Nothing's ever over. All right. Oh my gosh. It's almost over though. Jeez. All right. We got the long ass Orange Piccolo transformation here next. Chat. Obviously, I'll be skipping it to save you time. But I'd like you to remember that doesn't save me time. Please subscribe and like the video if you're this far. Just for how much time I've had to sit in these goddamn giant forms. All right, chat. I'm bringing it back here because Orange Piccolo low-key might kill. They told me that Orange Piccolo does no damage, and that's just not true. He actually chunks up Cell Max quite a bit. You know, some of these other guys, some of these, you know, enemies do have quite a lot of HP, but you know, he can chunk them down. I'd say there's a good chance we do kill with this, which is probably optimal. He's getting pretty strong now, Tamagami #1. So if we can kill here with this, then that would be perfect. Which I do think we kill this turn, which I brought it back. Dokkan #1, he definitely is very annoying. I unfortunately really do not think, unless we get, excuse me, very lucky, unless we get very, very lucky, I do not think Gohan's team itself could beat Tamagami #1. I will say that, yeah, we have to just get very, very lucky. Whereas for the stage we did lose, against, of course, the Gohan, really the only way we lose that one, I think, is by getting very unlucky, which of course we did. But that is 4 total clears for Gohan. Remember that is 1 point per clear with his team and a ½ point for clears without his team. So what we got here was, of course, 1, 2, 3 and a half. 3.5 points for Gohan. Let me know if you like the video down below. Make sure you like the video, share it with anyone you like. Make sure to subscribe, you know, if you want to see more. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.